All right, let's keep going. Inscryption. We got one win yesterday. Got the first win yesterday on a very overpowered run. What's the deck look like? The deck is not very good right now. Not looking great. But I think this is the first. Yeah, this is literally the first area. So kind of risky going into a totem battle right off the bat, but Stoat is looking weird. So they have changed. So that's not much. That just means they can block flying creatures, which I don't have many of, right? 273. We got the combo already. Wonder if there's anything else in the rulebook. I should probably page all the way through it. What do you got? What does that say? Pronghorn? Pronghorn? Let's put you down. Yeah, that's all I can do for now. I miss my invincible squirrels, man. Oh, like, I can't do anything. I guess I can put a stink bug down, but that's probably a good idea. That squirrel looks pretty OP. Yeah, well, this one would be good. Let's take that one. And then... Oh, I didn't need it because they're worth 3. I forgot about my totem. Oh well. Still looking all right. Can stop him from... All right, I think we win. I didn't even need to do that. All right, not bad. Bloody squirrels, got some bloody squirrels. Yeah, man, they just won't stop bleeding. What is, okay, I wanted to make sure that I thought I didn't close the music. So, the industrious beaver. When played, it constructs dams adjacent to it. I don't see any need for the magpie right now. It was useful last time around, but we don't have anything in the oh, and I forget what card I'm looking for. Shit. A dam is created on each empty adjacent space. 0 power, 2 health. Those would both be pretty good. I think either of these are pretty valuable. Turkey vulture, I think it changed on the new game. Yeah, I think turkey vulture was at the beginning. I could be wrong though. So that insta kill is nice. Do I have anything else with insta kill? I don't. Let's take the adder. I think it is squirrel and skink. Okay. It's got to be another. Got to be another combo, right? They ended up getting a ring for winning, or no, for it was in the clock, and that only helps me at the end, I think. All right, another totem. The old woodcarver who fixed her intense gaze upon you. Come on, give me the resurrection one. Ants, huh? Or flying. I mean, flying, no. Flying would be good if you had to focus on one specific thing. Maybe I should focus on building a deck that's one with a main focus in it, because mine are always all over the place. Oh, you can actually see his face now. Oh, I guess that's the mask. Never mind. I'll just take that. I don't think that it really matters. I think that's gonna be the most useful. Woodcarver was gone. Bye-bye. Whoops. I mean, I won the last totem battle. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. It makes me want to go that way, but I also don't really want to do another totem battle. Mining? Alright, whatever. Let's go that way. I don't particularly like this run we got going here. Great draw. I'm looking for a skink and a squirrel. Smoking a pancake? Skunk, adder. I mean, this is gonna be most useful here, I think. The stump is gonna block them from moving. And they're not going to attack me because they have flying, so they're gonna attack me directly. So yeah, let's stick with that. I really miss the resurrecting squirrels because it's like it takes 2 turns just to put 1 card down. How's the skunk gonna help me? What does he have? A coyote? All right, that coyote is gonna kill my adder. There's not much I can do about it. But and kill the coyote. And I think that will level the playing field again here. A little bit in my favor. Play the elk fawn. All good? That should be good, right? Yeah. What's up, Yeti? Cassandrith? Okay, so what does this do? I don't remember this icon. I don't know if I've seen it at all. Oh, it's the prospector? Came across a hobbled man standing beside some boulders. You caught me off guard. Not supposed to see me till further down the road. Say, I like a gamble. If you can pick a boulder that has gold in it, you can keep it. What do you think, chat? Left, right, or middle? Val says left. Dagnabbit, no gold. That is a funny looking varmint. Keep it. We got a mantis with burrower. When an empty space would be struck, a card bearing the sigil would move to that space to receive the strike instead. That seems like a really garbage thing for mantis, who's a 1/1 creature. You always say never go left. Let's take him. What's up, kitty? Yeah, that's pretty bad. Whoops, I wasn't trying to do that. I want to look farther down the map, but I'm not allowed to. I mean, I could make one of my cards stronger, or I could try to get a better totem. Like, all I'm focused on right now is the totem, because that's what carried me last time. Still, it's a mantis. Mantis will more often strike direct. Well, it'll just like, I mean, it just guarantees that if any creature anywhere on the board on his side attacks, Mantis is gonna die. Whereas you could just put it on like the side of a creature and kill them that way without really being in danger. I know, I need my sacrificial squirrels. Let's go to the totem. Come on, big money, no whammy. Fuck. Is that just insects? Squirrel seems like the only real useful totem, because you're always going to have squirrels. You're always going to have access to squirrels. Whereas stuff like deer or bugs, it's like you may not. Groovidex, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you very much, Groovidex. Ronnie gifted me subs while I was offline too. I'm like, what's going on with you guys? Is there something in the air? Triple blood Lizzie totem on an undying Gek today. 1U challenge level 5. Nice. I understood half those words. Thank you very much, Groovidex. So this was a wash. I think nothing's gonna be better than that. Let's take Stinky just for fun. And then let's collect our carvings and left. Can I just stab the wood carver and just take everything she's got? I feel like that's what I should do. A smoke. Chill mist closed in around you. You were not alone. A figure emerged from the fog.
I'm so sick of this boss.
Stand in the way of me gold, be darned. Easy boss, just pop that mule. I should have gone to the fire and then put this skill anywhere else. That's what I should have done. 0 attack. So he's not gonna push the coyote. Hang on. Yeah, I think he has to have another, how much damage does he do? 2? Okay, so we can end this pretty early. If I just do this. Put down the adder. That's fine. Does he have 1 defense? He does. So he's gonna turn all of my cards to gold, right? That's the deal. So I don't actually want to put anything else. Well, I mean, I have to actually kill him still too, don't I? Stop, draw a card, right? I'm gonna need squirrels. Oh, my adder's gonna die anyway. Thank you. Dag nabbit! Yeah, there goes my adder, there goes the smoke. Alright, but I can kill... We've got 2 squirrels. I think I definitely want to put the mantis down. Because I really don't give a shit if the mantis dies. But it would be nice. Cat, come here. You are slipping off of my lap. There you go. Oh, I still haven't drawn. Okay. Let's start with a, start with a stoat to get rid of that guy. And then, right. Bullfrog, I guess. Hey, what's up, required? Yep. Losing. Oh, that's dangerous. Alright, I think now all I need is to build up cards to actually beat him for phase 2, because now... Yeah, now he's gonna get rid of all my cards, I think, right? There's gold in them cards. Now I can't do anything until he gets rid of the gold nuggets. Oh, that bloodhound. Two damage. I mean, I can put the raven there to yeah, I think that's my only move, just to counter the damage that he does. I can't do anything right now, so let's wait. Okay. I was trying to play the squirrel, but then he changed where my cards were on me. Well, shit. Now, that was actually a bad move. Because I can attack him, but he can't, he can still kill my card. So that wasn't smart. Oh well. If I do this, can I get it over with? I win. The distraction Raven. Yeah, that wasn't a good play. What's up, Notorious ANG? First time? No, that was my... I think I used that once before. I did not look closely at any of these eyes. Oh, no, now it's cards. This is just for winning that round, I suppose. The long elk seems pretty good. I still haven't used the douse at all either. I've gouged out at least 5 of my own eyeballs. A chime is created on each empty space. I mean, okay. That does seem like a good thing. The long... I still also haven't found the 3rd talking card. Maybe we should look for that. Have I had this card before? Why don't we take this one? Care for a new eye? Yes, I would. I mean, I gotta take the glowing one, right? Oh, shit. Ancestral vision. There we go. Find salvation in Cuckoo Clock. I already did that. So I remember the last time I went to pick an eye, I clicked one thinking I could just investigate it, but no, there's like, all right, that's the one you get. And I was like, okay, whatever. Free of the prospector's unhinged gaze, you look ahead. A moment. As the air grew humid, your boots became harder to pull from the mud. The dank smell of tepid water invaded your nostrils. You had reached the wetlands. Well, now we gotta look around for sure, right? Is there anything different? 1. If I were you, I'd leave it alone. Unless you can place those cards exactly right. Squirrel and skink. Now there's something else here. But now it's a question of... Take the film roll before he sees it, now. What are you doing over there? Turn to face me. What are you up to over there? Then? Just hanging out? Alright, well, we found something else. Keep sealed. Could it be you have the master's eye? Does this mean the master can see me? Magnificus, can you see me? Can you free me? Huh. I mean, when it says keep sealed, the first thing that I want to do is open it. All right. If we go this way, we can go to the totem. But then we have to do another totem battle. And then I don't know what this cave one is. So I kind of want to go that way to see what that is. What that's all about. And that'll give us an item. And I think this is the one where you like pick a type of card. What are we looking at like so far? So the Stunted Wolf is the 3rd talking card. Fire would be good because I want to get that. I want to get that ability off that mantis and put it on something else. I know he looks. Has he been like? Does he change every time he dies? Is that the deal? That must be it, huh? Because he died in the last round. Hey, what's up, Deeps? So many choices. All right, let's go to the. What is the cave? I don't think that we're gonna. This isn't a good run so far. Oh shit! What did he say? I missed it. To Trial of Blood, the 3 drawn cards must cost at least 4 blood combined to pass. Trial of Bones, the 3 drawn cards must cost at least 5 bones combined to pass. I didn't see. Does anybody know? Oh, first is attack. They must have at least 4 attack. So definitely one of these two. I don't have a lot of cards that cost bones. Ooh, I don't know. It could be. I think I've got to do. I think I have to do attack, right? No, because 7 of my cards do 1 or less out of 10. 6. Well, 7 of my cards cost 1 blood, so really it's a wash. All right, let's do blood. I win. Pass with flying colors. A creature that you own perishes by combat. A card bearing the sigil in your hand is automatically placed in its place. Oh, the porcupine hurts anyone. Unkillable porcupine, huh? Seems pretty good. That doesn't seem that great on a raven. Maybe it is. Yeah, attack or blood would have been fine on that one. The only reason that I picked blood over oh, you know what? It wouldn't have mattered. What I was thinking was, you know, because one of my cards had 0 attack, so it would add literally nothing. And I was like, well, none of my cards don't cost anything. But then I remembered there was the one with the bones, so really they were just as likely to. It was the same odds. I'm thinking either the raven or the porcupine. An unkillable porcupine seems pretty good. Yeah, why don't we take that? This is an item, right? Turn this and I'll skip my next turn. Yes, definitely want that. Black goats and squirrels are the same. Let's take the black goat in case I switch up my totem. All right, let's fight. Oh yeah, the black goat costs blood, doesn't it? I ought to thank you. How has it been? It has been quite bad. I am trapped in the body of a stoat, in the paper of a card. I see that, and I have, of course, set up a way to reset once more. Our player friend here, they already hold the key. You mind telling me what it is there, champ? What do you got? I want that skink. I want that skink. Al, thank you very much for the gift sub to Acres Ridge Forge. The gift sub to Ducky. You dropped the lid to your water bottle, failed to try and catch it, and slapped yourself in the balls by accident. One of those days. Think. I mean, I could literally. Well, this is pointless. Oh no. What am I gonna do? So the cave gets you rarer cards, it seems. You have to pass trials. Cass, please speak English in my chat. Over the counter. One turn kill. Gotcha. The Trial of Wisdom. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 3 sigils among them to pass. I think that one's pretty likely. 3 drawn cards must have at least 4 power combined to pass. And the Trial of Bones. So we're not doing that one. 3 sigils. We got. I mean, these are the sigils, right? That's what they're talking about. So I'd have to have all 3 of them have one of those. I feel like attack is again more likely. Let's take that. Fuck. Shit. Yes. 1 from the Mantis, 1 from the Elk Fawn, 2 from the Stunted Wolf. You have passed. Went to Steam to try to buy this. Apparently you already have it. I've done that as well. I don't know what the fuck this thing is. Have I ever picked, didn't I pick this one up in my first run? Is this, Sparrow gives you an item? As long as you have less than 3 items. That seems really powerful. Uh-oh, stinky. That is probably true. Yeah. I like a skunk that submerges itself. But I also, it's completely pointless because he doesn't have any attack. I kind of want the items. Your pack was full, but a small critter approached. Hey, buddy. Who's a good boy? Thank you. The prudent pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. Only decent pick there was Sparrow. You think so? Oh, well, look at me. I'm going to go ahead and just win the game again. Oh, except he's going to do damage to me. I'm still going to more than offset that, so. Boop, boop. And then we're good. Lol. Oh boy. Then I can do That's a lot of ants. It really doesn't matter what I do now, because I think this next one's gonna win. Yep. That was still, I should have looked closer at that before I went for that. Diligent ant. Its strength is proportionate to the size of its colony, of which I do not have one. I feel like you don't want to pick up a worker ant unless you already have like an ant queen or whatever it is. You die to ants more than anything. Yeah, I guess they could easily get out of hand, right? Why don't we take the raven egg? Oh, God, I already forget what the fucking mushrooms do, man. All right, let's go to the mushrooms. I see another totem coming up. We got another chance. We need duplicates, one for each of us. Oh, right, he wants duplicates, and I don't have any. All distinct. Could you imagine? Should we get two? I mean, it's more likely to get one. I think with the triple squirrels, I think this is actually getting more powerful. I think we're actually getting somewhere here. Ooh, kingfishers are rough. But all right. Oh fuck, it's that mantis. God damn it, I hate this thing. You piece of shit. What a garbage card. Alright, so what do I... I mean, I think we want to put out the undying porcupine first. So either way, I definitely want a squirrel. I think we kill the coyote first. And then I do nothing because I can't do anything. What's up, Nom Nom? Ugh, not looking good. Your wife brought you some 1911 cider when she's at a local place you get craft drinks from. It's so sweet you couldn't finish it. I like, there's a place in Madison or around Madison called Restoration Cider that, it's such a good balance of like tart and sweet. It's really well balanced and tasty. And proceeds go to wetland restoration, hence why it's called Restoration Cider. I think I'm gonna lose here. I don't think I have a chance. I don't have anything in here that's gonna help me. Oh, I can make him skip his next turn though. Maybe I should do that. Oh, actually, let's go for the hook. Yeah. So I'm gonna do 2 damage here, and then he's gonna be able to do 1 on his turn. Okay. I think we're fine. They also have really good flavors. There's like regular, pear, blackberry. The cherry is my favorite. The cherry is really good. There's a pineapple that somehow isn't too sweet. A thorny rebuke. All right. Well, I think I can get away with not putting anything down. Pear, P-E-A-R, fruit. Now we're getting somewhere. They did home delivery during the pandemic, and they've kept doing it, and it's been great. All right, now we can end it here. Now we can just, if I sacrifice the porcupine. Oh, right. Well, I forgot. It's only the squirrels that cost that little. Should I kill his raven egg though too, just for fun? You have an orchard about 2 miles from you that you frequently get hard cider? Cranberry apple, yum. I really like cranberries. The fire would also be good. I could get that ability off the mantis and put it on something else. Yeah, I've got a few teeth. What did he say about the ringworm? God damn it. I keep missing stuff. I want to hear what he has to say about it. I'm looking for a skink. I have not found a skink. What would the rattler do for me? Okay, I kind of want to take the ringworm just because I don't. I don't know what its deal is. The river snapper is also pretty good. Its use is not readily apparent. Thank you. Let's make it. Let's find out. Well, the sacrifice is actually what I was talking about, not the fire. I think I'm actually pretty happy with the totem. If we focus on those big guys, I think we'll actually be all right. Let's stick with the totem that we got. And then... Where's my... Where's that mantis? I can't get it. I can't get rid of it? That's stupid. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Yeah. I'll go, says the stoat. I am at your service. Hello. Stink bug is so helpful. How's it going, Ron? I think I ideally actually just want to get rid of cards. Just because, So that way I'm more likely to draw these guys early. Let's just do that, and then, sure, why not? We have another boss. He beheld an immense man slouched beside a mucky pond. He appeared to be tearing hunks of flesh from a fish corpse. The chunks were thrown back to the pond where a few ghoulish birds snapped them up, and some were sloppily pushed into the hulking man's mouth. Bring fresh fish. Easy choose. Hell yeah. Took the film roll, is that correct? My plan, it's a moment of truth, but you must defeat him first. My plan nears his moment of truth, I think is what he said. Okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and wait here. Stale fish, hard choose. Oh shit, I can't let him take my card. It's a bad idea. I think this isn't gonna happen as long as I attack him first. Yeah, right?
Die already.
Breaking the fourth wall a lot here. Go fish. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? I win. Reignite. Perhaps one of these will entice you. Probably. The stalwart mole man, the ultimate defense. Mantis god. Ooh, I had an idea. That I'm gonna ignore. Let's take another one of these guys. Got a deck full of beefcakes and I'm coming for the boss. The angler's foul smell slowly faded as you continued on. Exactly, that was my idea. Oh yes, I know. But I should focus more on getting like a sure win than I should just dealing excess damage. Sheets of icy snow battered your body as you fought your way up to a vantage point. The snow-covered trees jutted from the landscape like prickly, misplaced teeth. You continued on through the snow line. All right, what's the cave again? Oh, the trials. Right. Ugh. I had the blanket so the cat had a nice place to sit, but he's left. The three drawn cards must have at least 3 sigils among them. I think power is probably the way to go here. Or blood. Let's go attack. Come on. I win. That 0 was rough. I got 10. That's ridiculous. Kitty. The cat is unnecessary. The opossum wouldn't be bad. The bloodhound, that one moves to whoever's attacking, right? And he's stinky. Yeah, let's take the bloodhound. Bloodhound would be good. Be pretty good. Not gonna worry about the totem at this point. I think we're pretty well set up. I can't. Bye, I love you. Have a good day. Oh, she's leaving early. I can't. Oh, that's mushrooms, isn't it? That's mushrooms. I don't think that I want to go to the mushrooms. I thank you for the follow. I don't think that I want to go to mushrooms because then it'll take my two already really good cards and then combine them into one, and then I'll be less likely to get them. So I think we want to actually go this way. I don't need any item. I guess I may as well go to totems. If we get a bad totem here, though, that's not good. All right, let's go this way. Oh, that would, yeah, that's true. No, I've been there before. I don't, this confuses me too much. Flying in, sure. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I do have a lot of teeth. I should probably get some pelts. Flying squirrels. Okay, that's not too bad. Oof. Hey, no. Miso. Dude. No. Buddy. Come here. Yeah, there you go. I think I want to get the mantis out first. Let's do that. Hey, come here. If you go back there and start scratching, I'm kicking you out of the room. It's such a fantastic game. It really is. Don't you do it. All right, it's the shitty fucking mantis. God damn it. Let's... That's the only thing that I can do right now. This is not looking good, actually. I need to do damage. We're gonna do this. We're gonna play that. And then we're gonna skip his turn. Do that. And then yeah. Okay. Just to rub it in. Let's kill him too. You're adopting a cat on Saturday. Congrats. His name is Puff. Yeah, I fucking hate that mantis. I hate that mantis so much. I want it out of my deck. I keep forgetting like what it is too. We have another trial. How many trials have we had so far? Trial of Bones. We're not doing that one. Trial of Blood. Probably doing that one. The Trial of... All right, we're doing Blood. Cozy Inscryption vibes. I hope this stream has cozy vibes. Especially in the mornings. Stink bug, you son of a bitch. God damn it. I want that, I think I want that sacrifice. Creepy game, but the cabin is cozy. That's true. And I want to avoid the mushrooms, so let's keep going with the totems. Brutal violence the game inflicts on me. Watch it give me the resurrection now. Nope. Oh. It's kind of interesting. I mean, that seems pretty good. That could be really good on squirrels. I've not had any desire to use anything but that, though. Ant is your favorite? Let's keep going. Oh, it's still that prickly one, huh? We meet again. Me again. Jesus, what is it with this guy and the elk fawns? 4 ants in 4 turns. It seems like it'd be pretty useful. All right, the first thing that we're gonna do. We're gonna put out the stoats. Bad place. Shut up. Shut up. That actually probably was a bad play. Now that I think about it, he's probably right. Ooh, actually, I probably should have put out the wolf there. Fuck. Oh well. Yeah, I think that this is actually... I think right now this is pretty good. What's the score looking like? Not great. Well... right now I just have to counter that damage, so let's do that. I don't have much that I can do here. Bad fucking thing again. Just waiting for something good. This is where everything's gonna go wrong. What's up, Gergs? Oh, God. Ugh. I fucking hate these elks. That was awful. All right, let's do another trial. Yeah, that mantis is garbage. It is absolute trash. Bones, power, kin. Three drawn cards. 2 of the 3 drawn cards must be kin to pass. Let's take power again. Fuck you, Stoat. Fuck you, Mantis. All right. That Mantis keeps trying to fuck me. Corpse maggots is pretty good. This fucking cat. I think we go wolf here. You think goat? I don't know. I disagree. Even though I already have the squirrels. I mean, the tail was pretty good, I suppose. Honestly, my choice is just to get less cards in my deck so that I can... Sure, you can have it. I don't care. A taste of my former glory. Hey. It's fucking hell. I don't care. I'm just gonna wait and get him out. Fuck you. And I need something to block. For now. Stampede, thank you for the 100 bits. Oh, and it's gonna give me an item too. Frozen possum. I don't think that I need that. I think I might need that.
Game is cursed. Hope you're having fun.
Thank you for the 400 bits. I am having fun. Very fun game. Let's put out the Raven Egg too. I think I'm fine here. Yeah. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. That was scary, but we're fine. Everything is fine. No worries. We're good. One more turn, and I will deal an absurd amount of damage to him. I do not like this area. This is tough with the stupid Elixir are hard. Hey, there's Johnny. 4/2 stinky creature. The moose buck be good? The moose buck would probably be good. Push them around. Yeah, why don't we take the moose buck? I've never had them. Let's go sacrifice to get rid of more shitty cards that I don't want. What do I not want? You can get an unkillable sigil on anything with the tail. Oh, that's true. That is interesting. Like none of this matters, but I'm thinking too hard about it. Let's go. Which one do I want less in my deck? That's the main thing. Lamau. Yeah, this is my first playthrough. All right, let's fight the boss. You took in the familiar sights and scents of the trapper's pelts, but something was different. The once friendly man now beheld you with a steely gaze. He's just mad that I didn't buy any of his pelts. All right. Card bearing the sigil perishes. The creature opposing it perishes as well. A pelt is created in your hand. I forget how to beat this guy. There was like a trick to it. I actually don't really mind if people put like interesting strategies and stuff like that. I just don't really want like the spoiler, like the story spoilers. But yeah, some people would probably be bothered by that. And then the strange frog turns into a leaping trap, I think. Stunted wolf. So he's gonna do... Let's do that. Are secret interactions off the table? Yeah, I don't want to know about those. If it's something that would surprise me, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, it turns into a trap, huh? So, I mean, I'm just gonna die. Am I sure? No, but whatever. There goes my wolf, and there goes a pelt. But I think I want pelts, because then I can buy stuff. So I want to kill a bunch of my creatures. Except for that one. I don't want to kill that one. Okay, there's another pelt. I've already lost, haven't I? I think it's already game over. I think my only... You think I'm good? Because he's gonna do 2 damage no matter what. And then I only have 1 flame left. I still have the goat item. Oh, I could use that, you're right. Well, no, it doesn't matter because sure, that could give me 4 or 3 blood, but I still can't play this. There's no way for me to, Did I draw already? I have not drawn. I don't know. I don't think there's a way to win this one. Yeah, I think it's already over. Yeah, the goat costs blood. I think my only option here is to take a draw from here and pray I get something that takes bones. Yeah, which I didn't. You can use pelts to block, but I can't block somebody with flying. Yeah, that's the big problem. Yeah, I think we just gotta call it. That's a shame. Oh. Power and health. Oh wow, this is gonna be a good death card. I'm not touching that mantis. No, I've gotten one victory. The sigils. This is a garbage card. This is a garbage card. Just make a sacrifice. My name is Garbage. Yeah, my one victory was because I had a oh, I also had two draws per turn, didn't I? So I got to draw 2 cards per turn, and I had invincible squirrels. So it was just like I could put down anything I wanted. It was great. Not much for trading that last one. Are you prepared to make the right deals? Yeah, I never actually went to a trade or the pelt guy. What are you looking at? So I got my film. Keep your eyes on me. All eyes on me, all eyes on me. Foul Stunted Wolf, you really want such a creature in your deck? The sight of it does try my temper. But it has been dealt, and it looks different now that it died. The stoat looks absurd. So it stands. Alright. This is a shit hand, but whatever. I don't know what that one does. Oh, I'm guessing that its power is equal to the number of cards in your hand. That could be, you could make that really overpowered. I think with the right factors, you could make that really good. Let's take it. Come on, good totem. All right, we're doing the blood again. All right, before we continue here, let's go. It would have been, I should have been smart and we're still looking for a skink, huh? I don't think I've ever come across a skink that I could pick up. All right, let's do one more battle and then probably have to go to work. Greetings. So you found the Stunted Wolf. I have seen this play out enough times to know that a plan is in motion. I have some film. Make haste. Lucky draw. Not really, there were only 3 things I could have drawn here. All right, what do we got? Wolf Cub? Yeah, let's make sure that he's taken care of. Use me wisely, I won't. Drop. Stoat is sassy. Oh, there goes my wolf. And there's all of my cards. You hate the stoat? You only know this game from YouTube? How you doing, Chelbird? Oh, there's God, garbage even looks like garbage. Let's take the Raven. Okay, I wanted to make sure that it was skink and not skunk. I was second guessing myself there. I have items. Fuck. God, you just have nothing good, do you? I keep taking the bottom ones just to like get them off the table so they won't show up anymore. Not that I think that that makes a difference, but by one more battle, I meant two. Carry on. I actually want... Let's do that. Hey, buddy. There's not really anything that I can do here. What? Here, you want to sit on my lap? There you go. What do you think, Miso? I think this is not going well. We're gonna do 4 damage here. Then the Raven's gonna die. Oh, the stink bug's pretty good. He's a bitch and has trash stats. He does. Okay. Hey. No. Come here. Come here. Oh. Say hi. No, you're not very talkative. Oh, he doesn't want to get down though. He is not a talkative cat. He's a very quiet cat. You have me here, I surrender. It's true, I do, actually. Sure. I don't have any teeth for the trapper. I'll be clear with you. The trapping business been lagging after being defeated by that challenger. I'm thinking of clearing my inventory, trying something else. Pelts are cheaper now. Take 1. I don't think I've ever taken a golden pelts. Let's see what that does. I am merciful. I'm a nice guy. Okay. All right. Let's take. Do we want to take one look at the totems before we go, or do we want to save it for Monday? Let's save it for Monday. It'll be a good surprise. I'm gonna call it there. I have to get to work. How do you have so much hair, Cat? How do you have so much hair? I don't understand it. All right, that's gonna do it for me. You guys have a good rest of your day. I'll be back this afternoon. we'll actually get some full runs of Celeste.smc in. There are so many strats that I need to learn. I was watching a run of that the other day. It's like, it's nuts. That is a crazy speed run. And so they're gonna be slow runs, but I'm still gonna do it. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out.